Hello everyone and welcome back to Tekkify. My name is Roaring Dragon and I hope this hasn't been too long for you since the last video. It's really annoying to try and find the time to actually do this. You might find this is a slightly lower resolution than normal. I would love to do it in lovely 1080p all the time, but I cannot do that. It just takes too long to render. As you may have noticed, also this is somewhere new. This isn't quite what I promised. I think last time I mentioned that I was working on some floating islands, and to be honest, the things I want to show you, I just will not fit on floating islands. My most popular video was Infinite Power, and I kind of need a lot of room for the really kind of cool systems that give you extra energy or extra stuff. Floating islands really do not work for that, so I've got myself a nice blank area, 100 by 100 claim, built an underground area for stuff, which I'm still in the process of making. I've had Fiercade and Definium help me hollow it out, and I've done an awful lot of coffee-powered mining down there as well, thanks to Lionlight. Seriously, 4 cups of coffee and you go completely bazongas with mining speed. It's ridiculous. I only found that out as well because they were busy mining Slash's hole, so he's making a giant donut underground, and yeah, it's pretty good. So I've got this whole area, a nice big beacon set up. It's not uniform or consistent, it doesn't look particularly pretty, but it works. It gives me H2 mining to begin with, so it helps. Just do everything a bit faster. Quite a large area. I've got Zach2354, I believe it is, like claimed over there. He's probably going to do some stuff, but this, for now, is me. This is me, this area here. It's not really marked out very well, but, you know, just imagine you can see this imaginary line. I'll see if I can figure out roughly where the lines to be edited are. I don't know. Yeah, so I still haven't even finished building a basic tower. I've just been building underground for a decent area of size. It works. Been moving things over slowly. I can probably show you briefly the floating islands I was working on, but to be honest, I'm probably just going to finish them off and put them up for sale for someone, because there's just not enough room for me. I know I can fly, but I thought I'd put in ladders just in case I happen to die and lose my modular power suit yet again. I've had to build it for like the 3rd time since the last video, which is really annoying. Most of it's, I think the first time I lost it was I had a bit of a glitch with, the glitch with modular power suits and smart moving killed me for the first time. And it did it to me in the middle of nowhere, and I couldn't get back there fast enough, so I lost all my things. Then I was dying in lava randomly because I forgot to put the cooling system back on, didn't realise, and was swimming through lava quite happily and died. And the last time I think I AFK'd and died, and my modular power suit was everywhere, and I only recovered a bit of it. Actually, no, I didn't think I recovered anything. I think it was just AFK, got killed by a zombie randomly or something like that, and lost it all. There was a time before that where I did that as well. I had Tekkify in my face, like, look, here's some of your stuff back, and like, I'm like, no, most of it's gone. I'm like, really bad at AFKing at the worst moments. Anyway, so I've started moving things over here. My scrap system isn't here at the moment. That's mainly a clan thing, so it's probably going to stay over there anyway. But what I would like to start doing is rebuilding some sort of like infinite power systems. Now, the first thing is that I really want to build is a tree farm combined thing to kind of chop down logs, process them into coal coke, and then run them through boilers, and the boilers provide the energy to run the farm and whatever system I used to move everything around with, which would probably be ME if I can get it to work. But that will require quite a bit of time, and I did give away all my coal coke oven to Dust, I think it was Dust, or someone else, I don't know, but I gave away all my coal coke ovens. Go to region Rubble 1 if you play the server. Go to that region to see where they all ended up, because there's a giant factory there with all of them in, and that's pretty much where I gave them all to, but I'll get that up and running again at some point. I don't want to repeat and do the same lava system again. So I'm still trying to think as to... Oh god, that has really bad lag. Those doors took ages to close. Still trying to figure out what kind of system I actually want to do for now. Yeah, screw it, I'll show you downstairs. It's seriously not finished. But it looks a little nicer than some things have. I I still think I think I should probably change that back to how Off Your Arcade made it originally, which is a lot fatter and kind of more in the walls. But you know, lava behind it and stuff, pretty. Lining for everything, kind of glass windows, lava. This keeps on bugging out and moving back up. Ugh. Spazzy coughing fit. So yeah, that keeps moving back up. It was originally like placed down here to just have a solid stream of liquid glow. Oh, that's kind of better than it was. Liquid glowstone, like running upwards, and it looked pretty, like towers of lava and stuff, and you know, alternating between liquid glowstone and lava. I thought it looked quite nice. But anyway, so I have this down here. Ooh, random hole because I'm digging a floor underneath it, which is quite large. I have my scarecrow guarding the entrance. But this is basically what I've been doing, is building out this massive area so I can place any complicated, stupidly complicated systems that don't require any form of sunlight whatsoever, or tallness room. And here I've collected a bunch of lava, which I think probably gonna need. Seriously, in everything, if you need power and you don't have much, just do lava. It's really easy to obtain. Even if you just have to bucket it in from the nether, or just from random sources you find in the resource world or the main world, just get it. It is so useful. It requires so little effort to kind of move and maneuver. You build yourself some magmatic engines or some geothermal generators, and you've got your EU or megajoules, Minecraft joules. Keep saying megajoules. Sorry, I do physics, so seeing MJ makes me think megajoules, not Minecraft joules. So yeah, EU or Minecraft joules. You can move. Yeah, to make those is really easy. Lava is such a nice, cheap source of energy. It's plentiful supply, and if you can manage to pump it in from the nether, then you're laughing. I mean, this is 6,026 buckets worth of and a bit of lava. Now that's going to produce a phenomenal amount of energy. Have a fair amount of energy, energy cells to fill up with that. Okay. Oh yeah, I've also been collecting cobble, and that is 15 million cobble, 15.6 million cobble. But a comma there and a comma there. So yeah, like 15.6 million cobble. There's no way in hell I'm gonna beat Aarif. I mean, he has, last I saw, he has 256 million cobble. He's trying to be the first to fill up a DSU entirely, a deep storage unit. The maximum size storage is 2 billion. That is massive. There's just, I don't think anyone's ever going to do that, fill that with anything other than cobble, really. I mean, you could try, but I just don't see it happening. Stone mugs from the coffee I've been consuming. Loads and loads of randomly leather. Mushroom stew, that is sword stones. I have not seen him on the server in freaking ages. Oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned this last time in my last video, but I made it a moderator on the server, so I'm now technically staff, and have to run around dealing with everyone's mod recs, and just like every other staff, but I can't remember if I mentioned that last time. I don't know, I'll probably just cut this out if I didn't. If I did. Anyway, I need to pop back to my place and grab things like redstone energy cells if I don't have any here, which I don't think I do. Ooh, random lava cells, I could probably pop that in my tank. I have too much stuff on me. More coffee. Also have a load of beacons now, which was given to me by Zach, which was really handy. Thank you so much. Ended up forking out about an extra 10k just to get the necessary materials to finish. Oh my god, there's blocks of iron there. I missed that. Oh dear. Excuse me while I facepalm. Okay, that's money I shouldn't have had to fork out. Okay, never mind. I'm an idiot. Anyway, so yeah, I have Amaranthium, I think it was. I was getting rid of loads and loads of his stuff, but he wasn't getting rid of it per se. He was selling all of it like really cheap. So I got tons of steel tank. This is just a fraction of what I managed to get off him. So there was a tank down below as well. There's more of it there. Various things I've dragged over already. There's an energy cell. In theory, actually, pretty much all of it should be here. I'm pretty sure I pulled everything I was supposed to from my floating islands anyway. So yeah, actually, I have all of the necessary materials to start. No, I don't want to drop it! Quickly flick this on for a moment. I have to keep the online play detector on this thing so that he doesn't turn on. Okay, there we go. Magmatic engine. 23. I swear I had more than them. Nah, I'll find them later. Probably need more than that though. Okay, so we've got magmatic engines, and I need liquiducts. Let's see if it's just in the ME system. Liquiducts? Yeah, plenty of it. Fuel boiler, iron tank, well, fair enough. Liquiducts and red... or more redstone energy cells. On various settings. Ooh, no, I don't want to grab that. Oh, there's my redstone energy conduit. Excellent. All of that. All I really want to do is just fill these up. So that's all I really need for now. No need to connect them to systems, but they build up a basic amount of energy. Really. Show the basis of how this works for those that don't know. At the moment, that's just my Tesseract kind of pulling in from the nether when I had my pump set up. But for now, what I'm going to do is hack out this block here. Place piping here. Randomness. Okay, and basically pipe all of this. Come on. Connect. Place that back there. Seems a bit kind of pointless me just doing that, but you know, I like to do things. Pull liquiducts back up here, and then what I will do is make a quick tower. Tower up. Magmatic engine. And depending on how you want to do this, I mean, it depends what you have more of, if you have more liquiducts or more redstone energy cells. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do more liquiducts, because I have more liquiduct than I have redstone energy cell available. Obviously these aren't the right way around, but I have an Omni wrench so I can turn their faces properly. Probably need an exit point that isn't... Okay, let's knock that out. Just to make it even. No, wrong one. Trying to keep all this properly done is annoying. Pull that over here. And add more engines all over this. Okay, so all of the engines. Okay, this isn't going to cover all three of them properly, but hey, all four. I can't count. Like you. Right, okay. That's all of them, and I just need to quickly tap the center. I need to get rid of these. Because these can't be on blue. Blue means that they will receive energy, not let it flow through, like out of it. And these things are giving energy, so cannot be in blue. So there you go. So it's effectively it's an arrow pointing directions, but I remember it was by colours instead. Other two engines. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave these two engines. It doesn't really matter. Now liquiduct at the top. There we go. And jump up. Come on. There we go. And up here. There we go. And okay, so that's Tower of Liquiductness. And where's our energy conduit a bit further? Look at this torch. And bunch of this. 1, 2. Oh, okay. Yeah, she did do it. Cool. Done. That one, and that one, that one, that one. Fully wrap it up. So all of these are now set to receive, and these are all set to send. And of course I need to whack this round, but also there's one other thing I forgot, which is a redstone torch, because that cannot just flow out on its own, it needs to be powered out. It needs a redstone signal to go, oh, this is what you're meant to do. In this particular instance, I'm just setting these engines up. I will be tying them into online player detectors at some point as well, probably before I log off, because you're not allowed to leave machines running on. I mean, obviously in any other situation, if you're just playing single player, that doesn't really matter, but I will show you how to do it properly anyway. So in this case, place that there, lava starts flowing in, all engines activate, and these will start filling up slowly. Most of these are set to various settings, like enabled low, and like major outputs and inputs and various things. Well, they'll accept what they won't accept. But the engines work, so they fill up with lava, you burn it, use its power, and it works for the most part. I mean, it'll take a while for all of them to fill up properly, but yeah. They pump the power into these redstone pipe things, type deals. Is that looping? No, that seems to be doing okay. I'll just change that anyway so it doesn't receive it, just so it doesn't do any weird power looping, just in case it does. Looping power is bad. So yeah, pipes into the redstone energy cells, they'll pick up the power eventually, and there you go, you've got tons and tons of energy just flowing straight in. This is probably going to take a while. In the meantime, while this does, I'm going to grab other materials and show you how to set up for like turning it off when you're offline. Now, I can't show you that it goes offline when I do. You'll just have to trust me, because I have to go offline to do it, and obviously I won't be online, so unless someone else is willing to do it. Okay, so first off we need some red hat cable, and we need an online player detector. I'll just grab all four, why not? Depends on how much cabling I have, or I'm capable of using. You may notice I've been showing off gold blocksness and stuff. I figured why not, I have it spare. Fancy flooring for somebody who has too much stuff. So yeah, the reason that I've done it this way as well is so I can, oh dear god, is so I can do this, is I still have these sides free to put rednet cabling down, and I can hook it up to the engines. Now, the engines are automatically on, but they are set in such a way that if they receive a redstone signal, they will shut off. They will stop operating, which is good. In this particular instance, what I want to do is just bring it out here, run it over this, so it links up, have this on the side, and basically an online player detector, and they should just shut off. Yeah, they stop. Now, this isn't exactly what I want to do. I want them to do the opposite of that. So, what I need to do is grab me a block, and basically just turn this into a different form of this, is do that. Not grab that. Actually, no. I got a better way of doing this. Break that. Raise this up. Do that. Place online player detector not there. There. Place torch on top of it. And connect to redstone signal. Now, when this is off, and someone tries to load the chunk around here, because obviously while I'm offline the chunks aren't loaded, so this can't change state, but this will flick on and all of the engines will shut off. Now I could just go around changing the settings for all of the engines so that when, like, so if I stick it to that, then where it has to receive a high signal to actually turn it on, and if it doesn't receive that, it'll turn off. Whereas if it's low signal, it has to receive very low signal or no signal to work, and if it receives a signal, it shuts off, which is quite handy. It basically means that, you know, oh, and now it's out of sync. Fun times. Okay. Wait, no, that doesn't work like that. Okay. Place you there. Online player detector. Here. Okay. Just shut them off for a moment so they go back in sync. It really bugs me. Grab. And it's all hunky-dory again. I mean, they might develop slight out-of-syncness at some point anyway. That's just simply what the engines kind of do. Point being is now down to 5.9 million lava, but the amount of energy in these things is rising quite well. I mean, if I was just powering just the one of these, it would rise a lot faster, but let's remove all these just to show as an example. You have to hit them with a wrench, or a hammer, or whatever, because if you don't, you'll lose all the power in them. If you try and hit them with a pickaxe, you lose all the power. Okay, so that's a lot better. That's rising quite fast, and that'd be lovely, full of 600,000 in no time. So I just put all these back on. You know, it's good to have them. And last one. So yeah, once these are filled up, what you want to do with them to power any other type of thing is just hook up. What I prefer to do is get all of these to try and feed this central one. So turn that like that, and that like that. So they all feed the central one, and also I need one on the top because I can't change the state of this one. So I need that. Actually, no, that is coming from there anyway, isn't it? My bad. So yeah, all of these other ones will feed into this central one specifically, so this one should start rising at the rate it was before. What I have then is, I've got a massive bank of them all feeding into one, which I can then control with an online player detector itself. So what I tend to do is, I change it to that state, and I do that. Now, I believe this one will stop operating, but if I turn that one to high as well, that will still keep pumping power quite happily. So this central one will operate, and will only operate when I am online. Extremely useful. Similar instance goes with this piping of lava. Plays online play detector. It pumps only when I'm online. Oh, excuse me. Oh, hello, Spazzy. Strange. But this is a very, very basic setup showing you actually how to hook it up to online play detectors properly. You have to change how you deal with it depending upon its states. This is the two primary examples. And of course, being a mod means I get a lovely jingly sound every time someone fills out a mod request, so hooray, I have to go off and do my job. I'll be right back. Okay, so, where was I? Online play detectors, basic system, okay, power. Where are we getting to? So, these things are still just be feeding to this quite happily. That is full already. That's just how good this is. This is burnt through barely any lava. And I've literally spent all of, like, 2 minutes on that last mod rack. So, these are empty because it feeds in a particular direction first. These are filling somewhat, that's filling somewhat, that's filling somewhat. And these are getting quite full. So yeah. Works out nicely, and these engines are just going to blast away like crazy, so I'm just going to remove this for now. Let the lava drain, let them finish off their job so they don't just sit there. Yeah. Randomly still have liquid glowstone in the ceiling. Yeah, I still need to finish off these walls, and I need to clear out above for farming things and tree breeding and bees, which I do plan to do. I am going to grab my Alveries, and I am going to do bee breeding, and you will love me forever because, you know, bee breeding and stuff. It won't be particularly fast, it won't be particularly helpful, but I'll do it, and I will try my absolute hardest, I promise you, I will try my hardest to figure out how to automate them. Many people have many different setups, but I want to do it with ME, I want to see if I can do it, and it may get really, really fiddly, so try and bear with me. In the meantime, I have my lovely beacon. Only the one though, I will have 4, I'll have like all of them set to various things and stuff, but you know, it's so useful. So amazing. Haste 2 at the moment, so I can mine fast. Lovely. This will get finished, I will clear out the area much better, probably level out a little bit, like naturalize the landscape. Oh, no, sorry, unnaturalize it. Do I have a shovel? I don't have a shovel. I need to show the size of my claim. The thing is, like, trying to get 100 by 100 seems like, you know, block-wise, maybe not that much, but actually in reality, it comes across as kind of huge. It's from there to over there. Which works for me, I don't know. I hope I'm not turning too fast for you guys. So, there to there. With my thing roughly in the middle, not quite. I mean, the middle's probably here. Thereabouts, so it's a little off center, but not much. It's fine. It works. Yeah. That's the thing, I didn't really have anything planned for this episode, so I figured, you know, just throw something together and it'll work, yay! I hope it was okay. Okay, run. That's still pumping, that's good. Everything seems darker down. Oh, I know why that lava stopped, okay. Check lava levels, still burning away quite happily. Yeah. That is full already. That is pretty cool. I probably have more energy cells I could stick to that. But basically, a single energy cell by itself, once everything's up and running, it probably won't be able to provide the power per tick needed to power everything I eventually end up doing in here and various places. But it's a start, and that's all we can really ask for. I'll probably use this to power my ME system. I'll keep lava pumping in occasionally. I probably won't even need that many to like run my ME system properly down here. I'll bring all my igneous extruders over because the recycling system I have only requires a single tower, and I have 4. So I'm overproducing cobble like crazy, which is good. But I'll probably rebuild the extra tower here as like remake it to 4 over here, leave 1 over there for the clan to use anytime they want. I'll probably extract most of the resources that are currently in there because they're mine, and leave whatever gets tided over to the rest of them for whatever. Make my own personal recycling system here. Again, probably same scale, smaller, I don't know. Maybe more or less efficient. Depends on how the power systems I can set up. I'm probably going to run around and troll other people, kind of find other people for examples on how they power everything. Not everybody has infinite power systems. Some people rely on like non-infinite power, but they like produce so much of it in one go. It's ridiculous. I really need to restock on uranium. I bought like 400 ages ago, and then with loads of cells, and I've just about started burning through all of them. I've like last I checked, I had 23 left, so I really need to go buy some more. Trying to think what else. Okay, that should probably signal the end of this episode then, because I have to go run off and do more. I don't know. Anyway, this has been a rather late night recording, and I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.